I'm dead. Hello, everyone. It's currently October 12th. It's 9:07 at night for me. It's been a while. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I last talked to you guys last week. Told you I was busy doing some things. Yeah, I've been busy working. I've been busy taking care of my grandma. She's doing well. She's doing good. Everything's good. Currently fighting allergies as well. Again. Um, but I wanted to come on here and tonight we're just gonna do like a quick little live on just little updates that I've been seeing, just to let you guys know. And then this weekend we'll have like a full on stream where we do like the 2-3 hours that we always do. But the first update I want to do. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I miss you all, like I really do. Is we have some updates on the David Celeste case. Just little updates so far. From what I know is they're still looking into the case as well. They're still looking into the investigation. Um, I do want to do the timeline that I told you guys about. I mean, possibly this weekend we can. But as of when we last talked, Celeste's funeral was the day, I think the day literally that I went live stream. It was literally that day. So they ended up laying Celeste to rest. Um, so Celeste Riva's family and friends gathered Monday, would have been the 6, 7. Um, no, I don't want it. At Queens of Heaven Cemetery and mortuary as they carried the slain 14-year-old, she's 15 actually, casket to her final resting spot. The hearse pulled up to the Rowland Heights, California cemetery next to a large tent. The funeral services will finally give her family and friends a chance to say goodbye after a case that's rattled LA and left more questions than answered. As we reported, Celeste's decomposed body was discovered last month in the front trunk of a Tesla belonging to singer David. The car was abandoned near a house the singer was renting in Hollywood Hills and was impounded. Celeste's body was found days later in the vehicle at a Hollywood tow yard. Police believe Celeste, whose friends in David's circle reportedly thought she was 19 years old, had been dead for weeks before her remains were found. She'd been reported missing by her family in early 2024 from her Lake Elsinore, California home. In the time since her body was discovered, David's been radio silent, pulling the plug on his tour, shelving his deluxe album rollout, Withered, and even apparently moving out of the Hollywood Hills rental home where LAPD have executed a search warrant. He hasn't been spotted in public since. Celeste was 14 when she passed away, from what they're saying, but she was 15 when they found her. But as you know, we talked about this case like from the top. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go back to the previous lives and see it. This weekend, I do want to come back and talk about it some more. I feel like we need to sit down and do our own little timeline on it because I feel like there's just, I don't know, in my opinion, there's stuff missing. I think, who was it I was talking to? I think I was talking to MJ on one of the last lives. Like, they claimed that she was dismembered, but I always wondered, like, were police ever gonna find like the rest of her body that's missing? Like, were they ever going to do that? In my opinion, like, were they ever gonna like find it? It still questions to me, like, are they still gonna look for it even though they buried her? Like, are they still gonna look for the rest of her body? Like, I'm very confused. I feel like PD is hiding stuff from us, or they don't want to tell us um what's going on. But besides that, David actually did some things. He actually put his Texas home under his mom's name. So, according to TMZ, David is making some real estate moves as cops investigate the death of a 14-year-old Celeste Rivas, whose decomposing corpse was found in his Tesla. He transferred 2 of his Texas homes to his mother. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, the singer transferred the deeds to 2 Houston area residents he owns under a trust to his mother. So he has 2 homes in Houston? I wonder if he's in Houston because nobody knows where he is. David made the changes on September 18 and September 22nd, and the 18 was the same days cops were called to one of his homes for a swatting incident. The caller, who was apparently using using a device to mask their voice, falsely reported a shooting and a dead female victim. It looks like his parents and his siblings were already living in one of the homes when cops showed up for the swatting call. His parents answered the door and told police David's younger brother and sister were upstairs. As reported, LAPD executed a search warrant at the LA rental home where David was living on September 17th. David's government name is David Anthony Burke. It's kind of strange to me. Like, I wonder if he is in Houston. Like, is he staying? Because, I mean, if he has two homes, is he staying the one where his parents are in, or is he staying in the other one by himself? Like, I'm very, like, where is he? Like, nobody knows where he is. Nobody's heard from him, honestly. I mean, last we heard was that he was cooperating. So I'm kind of like, is he, like, what's going on? And like I said, I feel like PD is holding stuff back from us, but I think they just want to dot their T's, cross their I's, you know what I'm saying? But still, I feel like, I haven't really heard anything besides that, but I do want to come back next weekend and do a timeline on it, like, ourselves, and see what we see. From the Reddit and Discord, I mean, I haven't really seen as much as well. I mean, again, he left the Discord. I mean, not the Discord, but he left the Reddit, so it's locked. So nobody can really post on there. But that's an update on the David case. We'll be back this weekend to do the timeline about that case. But there is an update on, hang on, Suzanne Simpson. If you guys don't remember Suzanne Simpson, this was like my first case that I covered when I first did my channel. I'm not gonna play the video because StreamYards is acting up. That's why I said it's only gonna be a short live, because StreamYards, I don't know what it's doing, but it's telling me I only have like a certain time to stream. I don't know what's going on with StreamYards. It's weird. I think I need to find a new streaming platform. So if you don't know who Suzanne Simpson is, it'll tell you here. So the sister of Suzanne Simpson, the Texas wife and mother of four, who disappeared 1 year ago, literally she disappeared 1 year ago last year, faces charges that she harassed family members of Simpson's husband, who was accused of killing the missing woman. Suzanne Simpson, who was 51, disappeared on October 6, 2024, after a domestic dispute with her husband, Brad, outside their home in Olms Park near San Antonio. The 53-year-old was charged with his wife's murder and is being held on a $3 million bond. Now Suzanne Simpson's sister, Teresa Clark, finds herself in legal trouble. She was recently arrested for allegedly harassing Brad Simpson's family members with threatening phone calls and through a targeted social media campaign. Police reports said Clark's Clark's messages included warnings like, "You don't know who you're messing with and you will not get away with this." This is Suzanne. So I think that's Sergeant Christensen, an investigative reporter with the San Antonio Express News, says the misdemeanor charges against Clark could result in a $2,000 fine or 180 days in jail, or both, upon conviction. There is a lot of anger and grief in both of the families. Brad Simpson trial is set for February 2026. I do want to stream that trial. Like, if they allow it to be streamed, I want to stream it. Like, I want to go live and talk about it. I mean, I can even go to the courthouse because the courthouse is literally not that far from me. According to an Affian unsealed last year, Suzanne Simpson told her personal banker that if she went missing to look for her in the lake, the document said Brad Simpson was observed on camera driving to a dump with trash bags the day after his wife was last seen. Authorities have said DNA belonging to Suzanne Simpson was detected on a motorized handsaw owned by Brad Simpson, which he allegedly tried to hide when police searched for her. It's crazy stuff. This was literally like my first case I did when I did my channel. I should probably go back and do like a whole thing because I know not a lot of people know about Suzanne Simpson, so I probably should. I think I will. But besides that, I want to talk about a little bit, just a little bit, of the crash that happened in Huntington Beach. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. 5 were hospitalized. It is so sad and crazy. I can't show you the video because StreamYards is acting up. So 5 people were injured and rushed to the hospitals after a helicopter crash in Huntington Beach, California on Saturday. The helicopter came down around 2 p.m. local time in a beach parking lot between the Twin Dolphins Drive and Beach Boulevard. According to city officials, videos taken by bystanders showed the wreckage lodged in palm trees near a hotel. I mean, it's so sad. And it was scary. I saw the videos on TikTok. I'll probably get them and put them on Discord. Two people were pulled from the helicopter wreckage and 3 others on the ground were hurt. A City of Huntington Beach spokesperson said in a statement, the victims were all taken to area hospital in unknown conditions, the spokesperson said. The city said in the news release the helicopter was associated with the Cars and Copters event scheduled for Sunday, which would have been today. There's no word yet on the cause of the crash. The Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board have been notified, the city said. Timothy Bartlett said he was filming a TikTok video of the helicopters landing when he captured the moment of the crash. I was stunned, and as soon as I saw it spinning, I knew it was going to crash because it didn't look right. I knew something was wrong. People ran to the side of the crash, and police started moving everyone back. Barrett told ABC News from what he witnessed. He said it appeared a tail rotor broke off the helicopter. Barrett said that while the helicopter did not burst into flames, he saw what happened to be the helicopter fuel leak out. I was hoping, praying that everyone was okay, Barrett said. Oh, why is there feet? I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if it'll play. I mean, I'll play a little bit of it. But, oh no, there's no video. Oh, is this a video? Oh, wait. There it goes. Okay. I'm just not going to play the sound. Just because, like, it's not going to play. It's not going to give the sound. So, it's muted. I'm sorry. But that's crazy. Look at the plane. Like, oh my God. That is crazy. I mean, you could tell, like, the little, what is it? The little thing in the back's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. You know how, like, they spin? It's not spinning. That's crazy. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, and somebody's moving in there. Oh my God. I pray they're all okay. Oh my God. That's scary. I would play it, but StreamYards is acting up. StreamYards is always acting up. We are going to talk more about this. I'm just showing you little bits and pieces of it. Like I said, it's going to be a quick little live tonight. I'm just showing you little bits and pieces of cases I'm going to talk about this weekend where we have our 2 to 3 hour lives that we always do. I'm going to show you another one. Just a little. I mean, there's a lot that happened this week, but I'm actually going to do another live Tuesday and talk more about other stuff. I want to talk about this case. A missing Houston teen located at immigration facility. Families questions HPD. So, 15-year-old Emmanuel Gonzalez Garcia has been located and is being held by the Federal Office of Refugee Resettlement. Advocates claim HPD involved ICE after finding the teen despite his mother reporting him missing, raising concerns about police protocols. The timeline for his reunion with his undocumented family is currently unknown, with activists planning to confront city officials over the HPD actions. So the teenager, Emmanuel Gonzalez Garcia, who was reported missing, was located by authorities and is now being held by the Office of Refugee Resettlement, leading to a dispute over whether HPD improperly contacted ICE. So the backstory: on Friday afternoon, Emmanuel Gonzalez Garcia's family held a press conference asking for help from the community and locating the 15-year-old. I would play it, but StreamYards, it's been acting up. Emmanuel was reported missing by his mother on October 4th, but claims HPD had not reached out to her with any updates on where he could be. Shortly after the press conference, HPD called Fiel Houston, a nonprofit organization representing the family, to say that Emmanuel was being held by the Office of Refuge Resettlement. What? Fiel Houston then shared with Fox 26 that the team was in ICE custody. ICE sent Fox 26 the following in response. On October 5th, the Houston Police Department contacted ICE about a minor they had picked up who claimed to be homeless and from another country. ICE worked with HPD to see if they could identify the minor or any of the minor's family members living in the U.S. When no family could be identified, ICE helped HPD placed the minor with the Department of Health and Human Services Office of Refugee Resettlement. At no point was a minor in ICE custody. So what they're saying, Fiel Houston says that Emmanuel is still currently being held by the Office of Refugee Resettlement and is not known when or if he could be reunited with his family. Shortly after yesterday, we got the call that Emmanuel in fact has been found, and there's a moment of joy followed by a moment of utter distress. Executive Director of Fiel, Houston Cesar Espinosa said because he has been found, but he has not been found inside a detention center. But I'm kind of confused. I mean, are they supposed to do that? Like, I thought like police were just supposed to send them to like CPS or something. Espinosa continues to add how the family is undocumented, but is sharing their story because they're worried about Emmanuel and his conditions while being detained. I've heard a lot of horrible stories about when they get people and they detain them. I've heard a lot of stories, like the things that they encounter. We want to make it very clear that the Office of Refugee Resettlement, or called OR, will have people believe that they are shelters. Espinosa said they are not. They are in detention centers for unaccompanied minors. Fiel Houston plans on speaking with Mayor Whitmore and City Council inside of Houston City Hall to ask why HPD called ICE, despite the mayor's previous statement saying Houston police wouldn't communicate with them. At the moment where the HPD decides to call ICE, they get ICE involved. Espinosa said, so even though he might not have been with them physically, his case got referred over to ICE. They are the ones who took it upon themselves to put Emmanuel on one of these shelters. I'm very, like I said, are they supposed to do that? Last I know that they were supposed to, what's his name? Emmanuel? I thought they were supposed to give him to like CPS or something. You know, while they look for their parents. Emmanuel, I mean, I don't know about, times now, but I mean, before, no, wouldn't they send them like to CPS and like put them like in a little foster home until they find the family? I need to know more. I need to know more about this. When he first, let me see, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's a video. God dang it. So I'm very Let me see. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to close all these ads out. There's so much dang ads. There it goes. Give me a second. My computer keeps freezing. I can't see the comments. God dang it. Don't have sucky internet. My internet sucks. It's been going in and out for like weeks. I even called the company and they're like, there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm like, So the internet is just not the greatest. Nor StreamYard. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest combo right now. You see, now I lost connection. Great. So he was reported missing Saturday, October 4th. The following day, the Texas Center for the Missing shared the flyer asking to locate him. According to Houston Police Department, Houston firefighters responded to a welfare call on Sunday, October 5th, encountering the teen. Emmanuel reportedly told officers he was homeless from another country. They spent 4 hours before being advised by CPS to contact the Department of Health and Human Services. Oh, so they did contact CPS then. Huh. And then what? They send him over to ICE? But he wasn't detained. So if he's not detained, then why don't they... Garcia's mother, Maria, was able to speak over 30 minutes FaceTime call. I'm very confused on this. Who made, okay. I mean, they said they did a welfare check, right? That's how they encountered him, responding to a welfare call. Okay. But, who made the call, though? Who made the call? Okay. Firefighters responding to a welfare call on Sunday, October 5th, encountering the teen, Emmanuel. Yeah, did someone just see him, walking, and they're like, oh, this kid looks like something's wrong, let me call the fire department? Homeless and from another country. I need to know what the mom said, honestly, during the press conference. Oh my goodness, it's my Dawn Marie. Hello, Dawn. How are you? I'm very intrigued in this case. I need to know what the mom said. Can I find the mom's statement? Possibly. Let's see. Oh, but then StreamYards is not gonna... That's right. StreamYards has been acting up. I just need an article to read. Because StreamYards is... Sorry. StreamYards is a little butt. It's been acting up. My little widow Des. Oh, we love Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie needs to go live. I miss her lives. I hope... I need to know about Millie. How is Millie doing? Millie, the little waitress, or is she a waitress or a hair designer? I forgot what she was. She's adorable. We love Dawn Marie. Y'all go subscribe to Dawn Marie. She's the best. Oh, is this it? Is this the... What is this? Theo Houston. Okay. Missing autistic immigrant youth Emmanuel Gonzalez. On Friday, October 10th at 11 a.m., Spring Branch at the corner of... Oh, wait, okay, I need to read this. All right, here we go. So on Saturday, October 4th at approximately 3 p.m., Emmanuel was at the corner of Clay and Hempstead Road selling fruit with his mom, Maria. Emmanuel asked to go to the restroom, but unfortunately, Miss Maria was busy tending to a customer. A few minutes later, Maria turned back around in the last direction where she's seen Emmanuel. He was nowhere to be seen. Upon a frantic search, Maria called HPD. She has yet to find her son. She is worried because Emmanuel is only 15 and autistic. We are asking for the public's help in locating this young man. This is Emmanuel. So he's autistic. He's 15. He was last seen at 3. Well, they ended up finding him. I mean, they said he was... Where was he when they found him? So... Okay, well, they ended up finding him. That's the good part. They found him. But the thing is, he is... From what they're saying, he's with ICE. Yeah. So it also, so basically what had happened was, I mean, just hear me out. Allegedly, maybe somebody saw him go to the restroom. They're like, "Yo, this little boy looks lost. He looks, like something's wrong." So they called. Somebody did a welfare call for the firefighters to go check up on him. They talked to him. Remember, he's autistic, so I mean, some are shy. Some of them, they don't really talk. Um, but he told officers that he was homeless and from another country. And they spent 4 hours with him before being advised by CPS to contact the Department of Health and Human Services. And that's when, I guess, ICE got involved. However, ICE says it did not detain Garcia at that point. But I mean, they said they were looking for. Millie needs to get dressed like Michael Myers and come dance outside with me. Oh my god, yes. If she does, you need to send me a video of her in the costume. Oh my god, yes. Yes, she does. But I mean, like, okay. Like, but in the other article, they said that they were looking for his family and they couldn't find nothing. Like, I mean, couldn't they connect? Because Maria, I mean, what did she say? Maria says she called the police. Couldn't they have, put two and two together and be like, maybe this missing boy is her kid? Let's see. I mean, but then too, they were saying that they weren't cooperating with her. They really didn't give her no detail. Huh. I'm definitely going to look tonight into this case because it's just raising questions. Because usually, I mean, what would happen was back then, they would call CPS. They would leave them in CPS. They would put them like in a foster home, kind of, from what I know. Well, here they do that. They put them in a foster home until they find their legal guardian or their parents. So I'm kind of like, I'm definitely going to look more into it because I'm kind of like, okay, I don't know. I see a little inconsistencies in this case. I'm kind of like, okay, what's going on? Oh, what is that one girl we talked about? I think that's her name. I don't know. I gotta look more into Emmanuel's case. I mean, it's making me raise a brow. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any other updates. That I see, no. So tonight I'm definitely gonna be looking into his case more because I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I need to know. I need to know more. I need to see the video. That's what I need to do. But I can't show you because Dane StreamYards has started acting up since the beginning of this stupid stream. Well, the stream's not stupid, but since the beginning, StreamYards. Oh my god! If you know any other platform better than StreamYards, let me know because it freezes a lot. It cuts off my volume. It's giving me a timer. I don't know why I have a little timer. I don't know what the timer's for, but it never used to have this timer. But if you know something better than StreamYards, let me know because it's not for me no more. And I'm using the free platform. I'm not paying for it. Maybe I need to pay for it. Is that it? Maybe I need to pay for it in order for it to work. I don't know. But if you guys know a different streaming platform, let me know because StreamYards no me gusta. No me gusta StreamYards. Let me see. I'm trying to find another update. No, I can't find nothing else. Just that. All right. Well, tonight was only going to be a short little live of what we talked about. I only did like a little bit of what we're going to talk about next. Just because I got to take my medicine for my allergies. I'm still suffering with allergies. Once it gets cold in Texas, it's nice and breezy outside, but the sucky part is I get bad allergies. Like right now, my nose and my eyes are stinging. I don't know why. I never had this feeling before, but it's my allergies. And yesterday I had no voice at all. And I was like, you know what? I'm still going to go on live. I'm going to be dedicated. But then StreamYards didn't want to work. So I was like, So here I am for a little bit. It just, these allergies suck. Let me tell you. They're horrendous. They're horrible. But it's only a 30-minute live I did tonight. I am going to come back live on, what are we? Tomorrow's Monday? Tuesday night. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about Emmanuel. I'm going to find some more updates on Emmanuel. We're going to talk about Suzanne Simpson. I did talk about Suzanne Simpson in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know who Suzanne Simpson is. And I want to talk about her again because hearing about her sister being arrested, I'm just like, whoa, I need to talk about it and let people know who she is or remind people who she was. But he goes to trial, in February? It's not that. February is literally like around the corner. I do want to stream his trial though. Like I do want to talk about it. That'll probably be my first trial that I stream. Besides Casey Anthony, we never get to finish Casey Anthony. I don't know why. I just we never get to finish Casey Anthony's trial. I don't think we even started it. I think we just pre-started it. But yeah, so by Tuesday, if there's any updates, I'll talk about Emmanuel. But if not, I need to tell you guys about Lincoln Snelling. There's an update on Lincoln Snelling. And if there's more updates on the David case, but this weekend we are going to do a David live stream again, and we're going to make our own little timeline, and Crime Timelines has been updating their section for Celeste, so I do want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm just going to end it right here because I need to go take my medicine because my eyes are stinging so bad. I hate these allergies. It's the pollen in the air that's killing me. But yeah. Thank you for being here. I know it was short and it was very scattered, but it was just a quick little what I'm going to talk about next. But I'll see you guys Tuesday. I love you all. Be safe. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good Monday. Dawn Marie, I love you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my replay crew. You guys are the best. I love you all, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye, guys.